I back tested 3,300 penny stock breakouts. I have 6 setups with over a 70% win rate. But if you can't identify it in real time and execute it in real time, then it's not going to do you any good. And that's exactly why I live trade with my one-on-one students 5 times per week. And in this video, you're going to see exactly what that looks like. And if you're watching this and you have over $5,000 in your portfolio and you're ready to level the fuck up and take your trading to the next level, click that link down below, book a call with me, enjoy the video.
I don't see any of the tickers you're calling out.
Yeah, because you're on the 1 day. So top right hand corner, filter by instead of 1 day, it should be pre-market. There you
It
go.
didn't go back. It didn't default back to it. So, okay.
Yeah, no, you always got to change it in the morning. Other 2 things I would recommend for you. Number 1, turn off quantity settings. Number 2, turn off stop loss, turn off take profit. Because remember, we can't use those in pre-market.
Okay, what alerts? I'll look at your notes to see what alerts. Do I got to be putting alerts anywhere? Or, well, you have them, but.
Yeah, I have them. But yeah, just to go through them one more time. BFRG, I have an alert set right at the 103 level. So BFRG should be like number 3 on. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, so you can see that high right there. Got an alert set at that level.
This level right here? 103?
Yep. What I would love is if ELAB would pop a little bit more before market open. So ELAB, if you zoom out a little bit, you'll be able to see where the breakout level was at 393. You see that high that we hit all the way up. So we broke out at 840, and you know, I don't take any trades during 8 to 9 a.m., but that did break out as a green light special on the 1 minute time frame. The 1 minute candles were lining up and everything. It was just during the wrong time frame. But what I would love is I would love it if it popped a little bit here more before market open. I don't know if it is because it's starting to pull back already. So that's unfortunate. So if this one just keeps pulling back, I won't trade it. But if that one could pop a little bit more and then pull back, it would have been a good trade opportunity going into market open. But I don't know if we're going to get that. So EEIQ, if you click on that one, EEIQ broke out really early at 6:20 in the morning, between 6 to 7 a.m. So when a stock breaks out that early, you know, I don't have any setups for it because the win rate is so damn low. It did pop, and then it pulled back, and then it popped again, and then it just pulled back. So for EEIQ, I don't have any setups for that one that I'm super confident in. So I'm going to have to skip that one. I do like the market cap. I like the free float on it. And
yeah, I noticed that. That's why I mentioned it. Okay.
I will say this: the 6 to 7 a.m. time frame is a horrible win rate. However, once the stock does start to pop, I'll give you some stats on it. Not trying to justify a trade, but I know once the stock really does hit like you know, from 6 to 7 a.m. free float on that one's, you know, it's below 1 million. So let's filter by. So out of, yeah, it's just a toss up. Yeah. So I mean, if even when I go through and I filter by it, 139 total trades, 62 of them ran for at least 15%. And out of the 62 that ran for 15%, only 32 ran for 30%. So it's like basically 50% chance. So it's a coin flip if it continues to run after market open. So Holo is breaking out right now. But I'm not going to take it though. That market cap is just a little bit too high for me. So this is a good example. So if you take a look at Holo right there, you see on the right-hand side, market cap says 43 million, but the price is increased by 33%, which means that market cap is also increased by 33%, which means the true market cap of the stock right now is sitting between 55 and 60 million. So it's a little bit higher than what I would want it to be. So for that reason, I'm going to skip out on her.
I put a little bit more money in this morning.
I did see that, yeah.
Just from a checking account. It's hard to move money from Charles Schwab. I got to either play it on their platform or take a loss and take out and then put here. But anyway, for at least just to play with.
Yeah. So the real question is, we need to check and see if that cash is settled or not. So over on the left-hand side, if you click on the wallet icon all the way on the left, right below the paintbrush, yeah, click on that one. And then on all the way bottom left, you see where it says account details. Scroll down a little bit right there. And then settle cash. Yeah, all of it's settled. So you can get more aggressive with position sizing. So I was telling Eris this earlier, like the most aggressive that I recommend you guys get, it's not financial advice, of course, but like Don't do any more than 50% of your portfolio. So if you got
Mhm.
$512, I would recommend, on a green light special max on a good setup, like $250 is what I would do. That way you can get as aggressive as possible. But I mean, the key is if you lose a trade, you still want to be able to go in with 250 in the next trade and 250 in the next trade. So
Yeah.
you'd have to lose 3 or 4 in a row to not be able to go, in with a $250 position. So $250 is
Mhm.
what I would recommend. So what you
So
can
in order
do,
to go
you
ahead.
can go to your Turbo Trader settings, go to the gear icon,
Mm.
like yep, right there, yep. And then I can't see the pop up, but on the pop up, you should see where it says like you can click on buy market. And then
Yeah.
what I would do is change that quantity amount, change it to $250,
Oh, okay.
and then do the same thing for buy ask as well. Yeah, there you go. It's changed now. Yep, and then you just click done, and then you're good to go. So I was going over the numbers with Eris this morning too. So we got what today's Monday. Oh, just so you guys know, market is closed on Friday for Good Friday. Um,
Mm, mm.
Tomorrow is going to be the last day of the month. But so far, the GLS Max, if that was the only setup that you took, it's 9 for 13 this month. Really good win rate. Again, another consistent month for the Greenlight Special Max. I was telling Eris this is like going into April. Like my main focus is just every single Greenlight Special Max. I got to make sure that we take advantage of it. Got to make sure that we catch it because if we can catch all of those, very, very, very high probability. There's only been 1 month that the Greenlight Special Max has been unprofitable, and that was all the way back in October of last year. Um,
Mm.
so that's the main focus going into April.
So which is the one we're looking at? E lab or BF?
Yeah, ELAB. But the thing is, even if it does repop here, I don't think I'm going to get the pullback in time. I would need it to pop up to like 471, 472, and then I would need it to pull back right before market open. We only got 15 minutes until market open, so I doubt that's going to happen in time. So
Mm-hmm.
ELAB will probably be a no trade, but something that I'm still watching is all right. So we had the breakout level at 393, right? That 5 minute candle that closed above 393. If you put a line on it, that candle closed at $4.01, right? So one of the things that I track, but either way, it's going to have to run a little bit more. I wanted it to run before market open, but even if it runs after market open, it can still give us a pullback opportunity. BFRG also definitely. BFRG is on watch going in the market open for sure. I feel like BFRG burned me one time in the past. So let me go over to my tracker. BFRG. I feel like it took a shit on me one time before when I tried to trade it. Yeah. BFRG has broken out 2 times in the past. And one time it took an immediate shit. That was in January. I remember it. I got into the stock and it immediately took a shit on me. It ran for 1% after the breakout. And then
Mm.
all the way April 11th, 2025, that was a long time ago, though, a year ago, it broke out and only ran for 9%. So I'll still take it. I just remember this fucking ticker because I remember getting into it and then it immediately pooped on me.
Yeah, we always remember the failures.
You
Past,
always remember those. I can name
yeah.
off tickers that have burned me. I can't rename the winners, but all the losers, I can tell you those for sure. I remember.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's like a spelling test. All the words you got wrong is the ones you remember forever, but the ones you got right, you won't remember how to spell them.
Exactly. BFRG is getting really, really close to breaking out right here. We got 40 seconds left on this current 5 minute candle. So that's the main one that I got pulled up right now. Here we go. BFRG is pushing. Also, by the way, guys, if you ever buy at the end of a 5 minute candle going into market open, so let's say you try and buy right at 9:30. Um, as far as what button you're clicking, click on the buy at ask button instead of buy at market. And the reason why is because there's like a slight little couple second delay there where people are like they're switching over from pre market to market open. And I've had a situation where I clicked on buy at ask, I got filled immediately. A couple of my students tried to use buy at market, and their order didn't go through because it was like right as we were switching into market open. So if you ever have to buy right at 9:30, buy at ask is the way to go.
Is this the second 1 minute or the first 1 minute, the last of the 5 minute?
This is the last of the 5 minutes. So this is the first 1 minute candle that we need
Mhm.
to close green. We still need one more to close green as well. And this one is in a battle right now. Red, green, red, green, green, red, red, green.
Mhm.
What are you gonna do, baby? Close green for us. Come on.
No.
Doesn't look like it's going to. Unless we get a last second pop.
Mhm.
Nope. Closed red. So I
Mhm.
will not be taking that breakout. Um, Maybe it pops, runs a little bit, and then gives us an opportunity on a pullback, maybe. So make sure you switch over to the 1 day for your top gainers list up there in the top right instead of pre market. Switch over to 1 day. And then actually, if you take a look at BFRG, it actually didn't break. So if you take a look at the 5 minute candle, that 5 minute candle did not close above 104. It closed right on 104. And when it closes on the breakout level, I don't count it as a breakout. So BFRG did not break out on the 5 minute candle time frame yet, which is good, which means there's still an opportunity for us to possibly trade the breakout here on this next candle. All right, the first 1 minute candle closed green. So if this current 1 minute candle also closes green, I'll be entering the halt up prices at $1.23. So I just needed to kind of hang out where it's at right now.
So if I see a green in 7 seconds, I'm pressing.
Yep, yep. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it closed green. I'm in. I am in. Okay, so if we take a look, 36, 15% take profit should be right at $1.34 is my take profit.
Okay, I see it. I'm at 133, but it's close enough, no? Should I try to move it up?
Yeah, you should do 134.
Mm,
We just got halted
I
up.
see 130.
I fucking knew it was
Mm.
gonna get halted. I mean, that's just fucking.
Yeah.
I wish it would have hit our take profit before it got halted. But typically, when we get halted to the upside,
Mhm.
there is a lot of times a slight gap up a little bit. So very good chance here. I mean, the good news is what I would count as the next 5 minute candle also just closed green as well. So one of the things that I track is if I go to let me go to my dashboard real quick. I haven't taken a look at it in a minute, but I track if these stocks get halted on green light specials. So when they get halted, 92% have run for 15%, and then 57% have run for 30% or more. So I'm just going to take profits at my normal 15% level. And then let me take a look at the
Okay.
order book. A lot of times you can get a pretty good idea if a stock is going to make a higher pop by taking a look at the order book on the level 2 data. So if you click on your
Mhm.
first order book, you'll be able to see how many like buys are on the bid, how many sales are on the ask. And right now there's 120,000 shares to be bought at $1.25, which greatly outweighs the amount of selling on the ask right now. So it looks like it's going to continue the upward trend here. We should get a quick little pop up to our take profit. Now, if you take a look at what time the stock got halted, so if you click on quotes, Marianne, you'll be able to see, you see where it says halt in blue. And then right beside it, it
Yeah.
says, 3:30, 9:36. So I got halted
Mhm.
at 9:36. Most of these halts last for 5 minutes. So typically, they get unhalted at the 5 minute mark, which should be here like within the next 30 seconds or so. If it doesn't unhalt within 5 minutes, it's typically a 10-minute halt, which means we might have to wait till
Mhm.
9:46. Okay, we just got unhalted, popped up to 130. We just need to pop up. Come on, get up there. It tapped 133. I still have my take profit at 134,
Yeah.
so I'm still in, unfortunately. Marianne, did your order get filled, your take profit
Yeah.
order? Okay, nice.
Yeah. It filled and finished.
And then what about you, Eris? Are you out as well? Let's go, Eris. Made 264. Sweet. Nice. Green light special. Hits again.